Yo, what it do, man? What's up? Yo, welcome to elbowmedia Studios, man. We about to get started here in a minute. If you are in the chat room and you showed up to kick it with us on this Friday night, please let me know you are in the house. The whole purpose of these streams is to interact with my peoples. All right? Hit me up, man. I'm over here. I'm just putting some things together, reading some emails, but I'm here. We finna get it popping real quick live. My people, what's up, Jones? What it do, boy? Big baby in the house for sure. Chris, my man, what's up, bro? Glad to see y'all up in here, man, for sure, man. This thing wouldn't be right without y'all up in here, you know what I mean? How y'all feeling on this Friday, man? I hope everybody's family is good. I hope y'all good. TJ, what up, boy? What it do, man? Welcome to the stream, baby. I'm trying to. I had somebody on Facebook asked me, what do you do? I'm like, okay, let me send you a link or something, man. That was kind of a direct question. You would think if they're on Facebook, they should know, but I'll send them a link anyway. It's all good. Man, I ain't been getting no music from y'all, man. Y'all need to give me some music, man. I'm trying to bang something, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to send me some music, man, so I can look it up. I want to hear some of y'all stuff, man. This beat right here I'm playing is going to be for my shorty, man. I haven't finished it yet. It's just a bass track, but, yeah. I'm trying to get this girl project done, man. Oh, you got that, everybody get up. I'm here though. I'm here. What's up? What it do, man? Welcome to the stream again. Yeah, that was kind of getting crazy right there. Big baby, where you from, bro? I don't think I ever picked up on that. I'm about done with that. How y'all feeling that Auria Pro today, man? I'm just gonna. I've been looking to do this tutorial on this thing, man. But that's what's up, Chris. Good to hear, man. Everybody good. I'm trying to get this tutorial. You know what it is, though? I'm gonna be real. I want to do the Auria Pro tutorial, but it just seemed like every time I mess with it, I'm finding out something new about it. Oh, big baby, I ain't know you was in H-Town. That's what's up, bro. Already. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and pump these tutorials out for Auria Pro, cause I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was feeling some type of way about it. I was like, man, I don't know about this program. It seemed like they trying to do way too much. They trying to get their Pro Tools up. But then I started kind of feeling it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I'm kind of feeling this joint. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do it as due justice, man. But we're going to play around with it a little bit today. Yeah, no doubt, TJ. We're going to play around with it a little bit today. I'm going to bring some files in, kind of walk y'all through kind of where I'm at on it. I'm not going to say I'm fully flushed out on it, but I'm getting a little close. What's up, Brent? What it do, baby? Welcome to the party, man. Oh, okay. That's what's up, big baby, out there in VA. I got some cats out there, bro. My cousin did a tour of the station out there in the Navy, so that's what's up. All right, let me get off this damn phone. I ain't gonna be able to do that all day. What time is it? All right, it's 6:07, so we still got a little time. How many people in here own Auria Pro? Have you bought it yet? Have you been messing with it? Let me turn this beat down a little bit. Yeah. How much are they selling Auria Pro right now for? I can't even see the price no more since I own it. Yeah, Big Baby. That's what people keep saying, man. They keep saying it's pro. Let me tell you something that was crazy though. I bought the Fabfilter bundle a couple days ago. That joint was crazy expensive too, like $130. I don't know where I'm getting all this money from, but I copped that joint, and I started using some of the. I use the limiter and the compression, and then my file wouldn't load anymore. It was like at first I was able to mix with it, and then when I tried to go back and load it, it kept crashing. So I'm a little worried about that, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I could use it in Cubases and wherever else, but I was trying to see what was up with that. You say it's regular price right now. What's regular price, TJ? Because I don't remember what did I pay for Auria? I think I got it on sale, so I got it doing when this whole thing first started. So yeah, let me know what it's costing right now, because I can't seem to pull it up. Oh, Chris, you just got it an hour ago? That's what's up. All right, in a few minutes we're gonna jump right into it. I just want to let a few people get up in here. 50? Whoo! Them boys ain't playing. I tell you what though, it better stop crashing on me. I'm gonna feel some type of way. But I'm gonna be honest with you though. I started jacking around with it, and I started feeling that joint, man. I'm gonna be real. Some things that I like, some things I'm questioning. The way that they went about doing it. But I think it's just they have their own way of doing things, and it takes some time to get used to it. $49.99, that's steep, man. That might be the highest DAW on the App Store right now. That's pretty steep. I think I paid $25 for it, which made sense for me. I think I've seen it for $50 though, and I wasn't really too keen on getting it for the $50 though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That $50 was a little too steep for my liking, but we're gonna look at it. People that don't have it, I'm not gonna show you everything. We're gonna look at it. I'm gonna mess around with it. That way you can kind of get a clear understanding. But when I put my tutorial out, y'all know how I do it. I'm gonna do a full overview on it. I haven't really did a review. I'm gonna tell you something that I'm planning on doing in the future. I'm gonna take Cubases 3. I'm gonna take Auria Pro, and I am going to do a comparison. I might even do BeatMaker too. I hate to throw BeatMaker in there though, because I feel like sometimes BeatMaker is not a true. It's not a true DAW, even though you can do everything in it. You can do vocals and all that, but I don't know. I know they're trying to keep up with Cubases 3. Yeah, so I'm hoping this crash thing doesn't be a thing though. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping that's not a issue with the Fabfilter. Do any of y'all have the Fabfilter bundle, or do y'all have anything from Fabfilter? Let me know. It looks great, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was on that. To be honest with you, I've been on that for the last 2 days, and I had to break away from it. To have that type of control over your mix on the iPad is stupid, man. Like, I'm gonna do some tutorials on that, bro, because that's stupid crazy. You know what I mean? Let me refresh my screen over here. I'm looking at 1080p over here. 480. I need to be on 1080. Okay. Oh, no doubt, Jake. BeatMaker 3 is the bomb. I mean, don't get it twisted. Everybody in this room know when it comes to BeatMaker, bro, I'm the man. That's my app of choice. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanna. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't like doing everything in BeatMaker. I like bringing stuff over to Cubases. It gives me the environment that I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? It gives me that mixing environment, everything. It just, don't get me wrong, BeatMaker still is dope though. But I don't know. You know, and Auria is trying to creep in. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's trying to take the cone over on Cubases, but Cubases is still just dope, man. Don't forget, let me know if y'all in the house, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a few people in the room. We finna get started. I usually do this around by 6:12, 6:15. I let a little music play. We chop it up a little bit. Then I start opening up the software and getting to work. So we about to get ready to get it popping. But yeah, again, let me know if you're in the house. Say what's up. If you want to tell me where you're from, let me know where you're from. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? Big baby, I'm out here in H-Town too, baby. If y'all can't tell I'm from Houston with all this Texas stuff on, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Where else I'm gonna be? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just rep no team if I ain't from the city. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Do I like Cubase's 3 over 2? Of course. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You have to, because of some of the features that they included into it. They just made it better. To be honest with you, it felt like an update. I hate to say it, you know, but that's the truth. It just felt like an update. And I said that inside of my overview. It just felt like an update, and they want to charge for it, which is crazy. So it is what it is. Third Ward, my dad lived in Third Ward, bro. I kind of come up out there. My cousin went to Yates, so that was crazy. You know what I mean? Man, this thing better not try to restart now. My computer talking about it wants to restart. That would irritate the heck out of me. Alright, hopefully this thing doesn't bug out on me. But yeah, bro, I was in Third Ward every weekend for 10 years straight. My dad was living out there, so that's what's up. Already. Alabama, already. Boy Jones, what's up, Jones? Out there in Alabama. Who that, man? Juris boy, what up, baby? What's good, man? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad to see y'all here, man. It's Friday, baby. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? We heading into the weekend. You know, we gonna bang out some music. I love the weekend, bro. You get to really get your work on. You know what I mean? Spend time with the family, but you also get to work. You know what I'm saying? So, let me go ahead on and stop this track real quick. You know what I'm saying? But y'all look forward. My daughter gonna be coming up with some heat here in a minute. I just gotta get her ready. Auria Pro. I didn't see anybody say they got the Fabfilter. Don't nobody want to spend that much money or what? That Fabfilter bundle, I think that bundle was $125, $129. Ooh, stupid dumb high, bro. But yeah, I bought it though. I'm using OBS, bro. Yeah, I use OBS. Got a couple of cameras running. I got a webcam in front of me. I got a camera above my head. I'm using a mixer for all my music, which is a Zoom L8, which I'm going to be pumping out a tutorial. Not a tutorial, but a review on that joint. It's going to be hot. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about upgrading to the 12.9 from the... Yeah, hey, trust me, bro. 12.9 is great. It does everything I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? I love the real estate. That's what it's all about for me, the real estate. Jones, what Fabfilter? Boy, stop playing. You need to go look that up. You know what I'm saying? Fabfilters it's like a mixing suite. So you got compressors, you got limiters, you got just some crazy stuff. Do some research on it, bro, when we get done. And definitely call me if you want to chop it up about that. Okay. So I see TJ just bought the Pro Q3, which is dope though. So yes, sir. All right, man. Let me go ahead and start this thing. So, all right, when you first boot it up, of course, you're going to come into the mixer like this. And this is the squeezed down version of the mixer. And I guess the whole interface, because you can actually make the interface bigger than this. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It's high. Yeah, 130. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but I'll get with y'all in a minute on that. Let's try to get this whole thing right. But anyway, whenever you come in, you're gonna come into the mixer. That's the first thing you're gonna boot up, I think. But that may not be fully accurate because I do have a project already loaded up. But up here at the top is where you're gonna kind of run into a lot of your major controls, where you kind of your interface in and outs, where you're going to be going. You got your mixer, of course. You have your sequencer right here, and then you have this kind of keyboard, digital keyboard thing. And again, I'm not going to be doing any producing inside of the software, but you can produce inside of the software. But I truly only like to really produce in softwares that's built for producing, like BeatMaker 3 and IMPC Pro and Nano Studio, stuff like that. So anyway, okay, so this interface is going to be a lot more familiar to you guys. If you got this or if you buy this is what you're going to pop out to. And this is the arranger. This is a sequencer mode. Let's just kind of look at it real quick. We're going to go from left to right. We got our mixer mode, just like I said. You got your sequencer mode. You got the keyboard. You have your undos right here at the top. You have your menu, which you're going to spend a lot of time in there as well, because this is where you can actually go into your settings right here. And I'm not going to go through all of these. Like I said, I'm going to do a tutorial, so we're going to look into that. But what I do want to show you, if you have a 12.9 iPad, you can optimize the look of your DAW or look of Auria Pro by using this function here. If I hit that, then this will, as you can see, it widened everything for, of course, if you have a smaller iPad. And if I go back to the mixer, you'll see that things kind of got a little bit more, bigger inside of this deal. It doesn't give you as many options as far as your mixing and your input outputs and all of that. So let's just go back to it real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I go back into the settings, right, and then I go back into the optimization, I hit on it. As you can see, it tightened everything up. It's just changing the resolution. And then I go back to the mixer. Now you can see we have more inserts and we have a little bit more stuff that's available to us when you're using it in the, in this form factor, which I use it just like this. Don't get me wrong, I can't see worth the crap. So using it sometimes in the unoptimized area kind of helps me sometimes when I'm trying to look for things. What's up, Zotan? Welcome to the stream, baby. Glad to see you here. I'll reach your comment here in just a second. Okay, so let's get back into the sequencer section, okay, which is your project, this is where you're going to spend all your time. We're going to go left to right. We're going to continue. Remember, we have the menu. This is where you can go in. You can load projects. You can start a new project. You can even load up snapshots. You can save your project, rename it, import it, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff is right here. We're going to look at that stuff in more detail in my tutorial. You also have an edit tab here also, so if you had some waves or some music that was inside of your sequencer, you can actually go in here and use some of those things. Yeah, you can look and see. You got join separate. Some of the most common things you're used to seeing. You have process here, which is normalized gain. Some of those effects that you can throw on stuff, reverse silence, which is some of these things are cool though. I'm gonna be real with you, because some of these functions, like I think it was Big Baby was saying, it does kind of try to emulate Pro Tools, which is not a bad thing, but for beginners, Auria Pro can be a little intimidating. I've been doing music for a very long time, and when I first booted it up, it didn't feel like an iPad app. It felt almost like a desktop app that they ported over. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just letting you know that's what it was. Right here at the top, you have the name of your project. You can rename your project. You have your control, your transport, rewind, forward, stop, play, record, so forth and so on. Over here, you can change how you want your beat how you want it to act inside of Auria Pro as far as your sample beats, so forth, so on. You can set markers, which is kind of cool too. You can set markers. You have your loop function, auto punch, some of that stuff like that. But again, we're not going to go through everything. I don't want to bore y'all. But what I want to do is kind of show y'all that, what you're kind of going to get when you start with this. So let's go ahead and try to get some let's get some stuff in here so we can kind of take a look at what happens whenever you bring some things in. And then that way I can tell you about all of the options you have here when you do have stuff in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to import a file. So I'm going to go to the menu. I'm going to go to File, Import. I do have some stems at the ready. It's called Still in the Trap. Now this is pretty cool. You can bring all of this stuff in just by clicking on it. So I'm going to bring all of these tracks in real quick, like I'm going to just touch them, and then they're going to check them, and it's going to let me know that I can bring all of these guys in. And I think that one is too. And once I do that, all I got to do is hit OK, and boom, there they go. Now, I ain't going to lie, I thought that was pretty cool. I think in some of my other tutorials, I was actually pulling them in one by one, so that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? And if I push play, let's see what we got. All right, so now we have stuff in, and just like you can see, just in most DAWs, for sure. That's what's up, Jersey boy. So if you can go up and down, you can jack around with, you can highlight stuff, you can click on stuff. You got your controls over here to the left. Of course, this is stuff that you're used to. If you're used to Cubases and other DAWs like that, you have your record, you have your mute solo. You can change the color of that track. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to have a more distinguished color, if you want to concentrate on that track. What we're going to do, though, right now is I want to go ahead and change the tempo, because I know what the tempo is of this track that I brought in. So the tempo section is right over here. You can change the time signature, all that stuff as well. And you can put a count in. If you want to start working inside of the DAW, you can do that. Don't get me wrong. You can work inside of Auria Pro and do some production in it. But and another thing you can do is you can do scores for movies. That's different. That's different. I haven't really seen anybody else that's offering that option. I haven't messed with it, not really truly yet, because I'm not really scoring movies, but that's definitely there. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. So let me see. Let's go ahead and change this tempo real quick. I am going to have to jump out into, I hate when I do this. My Bluetooth always captures my keyboard in there. Let me see if I can get my keyboard off here real quick. Or maybe I can just turn my Bluetooth off. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and put it at 125. Okay. All right, we're good. And now what I want to do is I want this to loop because I'm not fit to make a song real quick. I'm just going to loop it around. So what I'm going to do for loop is I'm going to have to go into my edit section, right? First, I'm going to have to highlight one of my scores. Jared was say what? Yeah, you can do scores in here, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go to my edit section, right? I had to highlight one of them. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. This was kind of weird to me at first. I was finding it very difficult to get to the loop functions. Something so simple as a loop, I couldn't really figure out what the hell they were doing with that. But once I figured it out, I was like, okay, whatever. You have to highlight one of your waves, and then you go into your edit, and then you go into loop selected. Once you do that, and I could have highlighted all of them, right? And once you do that, now you see that the loop is there, and if I go ahead and play it, we'll hear it for sure. Right? So first what I want to do though is I'm already noticing that I'm going to need to chop this bad boy off, because whenever you import stems, it leaves a trail. Now you can sometimes tell the DAW that you're using or the beat making software that you're exporting this from to not leave that trail. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead on and get that off of there real quick. And the way I'm going to do that, the first thing that you're going to want to know is about your multi-select. You know what I mean? Here we go right here. So if I hit that multi-select, you're going to see it start blinking here, right? That's going to allow me to select multiple waves, multiple tracks. So if I go here and you can see they're highlighted in blue. Sorry about that, Prince. They're highlighted in blue. So if I just keep going down, I'm just actually going through and I'm highlighting each one, right? And since I have my marker here, let me make sure I have my playhead where I want it. And I'm going to have to figure out this whole snap thing too. That's going to be another thing we're going to have to figure out. Now, since I have my playhead there, all I have to do is hit split, and then that's going to kill everything. It's going to chop it all right there, right? And now since it's chopped, I can actually go back through, hit that multi again, that multi select, and then select them all, the ones that I want to cut out, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and hit cut. Now that I hit cut, I should be looped and I should be good to go. Let's see. There you go. All right. That's what's up, Chris. Chris said he about to start scoring movies. That's what's up, bro. All right, so I'm going to tell you something. What I just showed you, you just don't understand. This is the only thing that was kind of irking me about Auria Pro. They should not have made the loop function such a very difficult thing to find and get started, because that's the simplest part of doing a track, right? Or working with whatever you're working with, working with your projects or working with your arrangement. You don't want to have to be tripping on where I'm going to get my loops going and what's going on with my loop. You don't want to think about that. That kind of threw me off a little bit. I stepped away from the program for probably about a day or two just because of that. Just because of that frustration. But once I came back in it, I was refreshed. I came in, I cleared my thoughts, and I was able to figure it out. All right, so let's take a look at this DAW, man. We're going to take a look at it, all right? I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight this first track, and then we're going to go through some of the options. And these are going to be things that you're familiar with. You have that multi-select option, right? That's the one we just did, which is pretty cool, right? Then you have the cut, you have copy, paste. Some of these things you're used to, you know what I mean? A copy, delete, split all, which is kind of cool. You could just split one, or you could split everything. I guess that's hype. I guess it probably would have to be based on which one you have highlighted. You have join, which is, of course, if you worked around DAWs, you would know. If I have two tracks that I'm trying to bring together. Let's just say I do some editing, I cut something. I can actually highlight them both and then have them join. It'll probably just put a little space in between, but it wouldn't, just leave it all chopped up like that. Then you have select all, right, which is cool. You can select all of your tracks at one time, so I don't have to go through the multi-tool and do what I did before. But the multi-tool select is if you want to select certain tracks. Select all if you want to select everything. Then, of course, you have your duplicate, which everybody knows we got to have that. I'm going to have to figure out where is the lock at, though. And I think I know how to do it. Let me show you. Because if you can see right now, this is kind of just slipping around. You know what I mean? And if we know how we work with loops, you want that loop to lock in so that you won't have anything, artifacting or your loop is going too far or it's too short and it's just sounding jacked up. What you can do is what we did before. Highlight the first track or whichever track you want to highlight. Go into that loop to selection and boom, it's going to lock it into place and we'll be good to go. You know what I mean? Okay, and then now what we want to do is we want to start creating our song, of course, right? We already have that and we're good to go. So the thing that you got to do, of course, is you got to do duplicate. So let's just say we select all, right? And then we go to copy, or we can just go duplicate. Boom. And this is crazy easy. This is just like anything else you're used to working with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there we go. And then we can start eventually taking stuff out. You know what I mean? Like I could solo this, see what I got there. I'm not sure what everything is. There we go. And if I want to take some stuff out, I could just start I can hit the multi-select, select that. I can go ahead and cut it or delete it, whatever you want to do. We can bring our loop over here because now we're not really tripping so much on the loop, right? And then I can take that solo off. Let's start selecting some more stuff. Let's select those two. And I'll go ahead and delete those bad boys, bring it back. I'm just kind of quickly trying to mess around with it real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can name the tracks. Yeah, George, you can name the track. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. EJ, what's up, baby boy? Yeah. All right, so we ain't gonna just play the beat all day, all right? Right? So, and again, we're gonna continue on, right? So if you want to go through here, let's just say you want to take that multi-select off, you want to select that, and you want to just mute that track, you can. We got a little mute button up here. You can unmute it. You got X fade, loop select. You can rename and you can bounce, and you got transcendent. I guess that's what that is, right? So those are just some of the controls up here going across the top from left to right. You also have right above your rename, you can actually change how thick you want your waveforms to be. If you want a more detailed look at what your waves are doing, you also can zoom in and out with this little zoom button here. So if you want to concentrate just on one section here and you want to really get in and fine tune, let's say you want to take a snare or something out, you can use that to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are pretty cool. Instead of you using your finger, I mean, you can use this little zoom in and out. Okay. All right. And pretty much that's the controls. But again, I always found it weird that I had to go to my menu to kind of get some things done that I want to do, go to my editor and do some different things. So that's going to be a part of your process as well, but you can use that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into the mixer and take a look at this mixer and see what's going on. Now, this is a lot going on. I will admit that. You know what I mean? Let me play the beat. And we're going to jump in here and we're going to look at this mixer real quick. Right above the what? Okay. Really? Let me take a look at that because I haven't seen that bad boy yet. Where is it? Big Baby said right above the lock and the mute symbols is the snap to grid. Yeah, that's what the hell I was looking for. Appreciate that, bro. Let me see. That's it. See what I'm saying? This is why I do this. Big Baby, you the man, bro. You the man. All right, let's get back to the mixer. Thank you for that, bro. And the funny thing about that, I noticed the other day I was working in the DAW and I hit that and it worked, but I didn't even know how the hell I got to it. I was going to figure it out though, but hey, save me some time. I appreciate it, bro. For real, for real. All right. So now we're looking at the mixer real quick, okay? And as we look at the mixer, we're just going to look at the tracks here. We're not going to worry about the effects and all that right now. That's just getting into mixing and doing some other things in depth. We're just going to look at the tracks, and the tracks sit right here in this section here. You know what I mean? And what we're going to do is we're going to look at what you can do, okay? And again, I might have to loop that because that beat is not going to play. But I really don't need the beat to play, to be honest with you. But if we just take a look at, if we start looking at it, we're going to look at one channel, okay? And as we look at the channel, you have your effects here at the top, which brings up your strip channel or your channel strip, however you want to say it. And inside of there, you have an expander, an equalizer, excuse me, and you have a compressor. And you can go here and then you can really work with that channel from here. And if you have some external, stuff like some AAUs, like I have, you can bring those inside of the inserts, okay, right here. All right, so if I hit that, you can actually scroll through. As you can see, I have the Fabfilter, so I can actually bring that in. And then here's a look at what the Fabfilter looks like for $130. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But look how it looks, though. This ain't gonna even be a tutorial about the Fab, boy. But y'all better go look at that, because if you serious about mixing, you want to make sure that you have some of the best compressors, limiters, and all of that. I don't know if the DAWs, what comes with the DAWs is the greatest. You just want to make sure you're ready. You know what I mean? So this is just a compressor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate that, big baby. That was big ups, man. Like I said, I only been working with it for a little while, so if y'all have anything to chime in on, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn as well as I'm here to teach, right? Okay, so as you can see, I just put that insert in right here. You can have 4 that you can bring in. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to come in here and I wanted to bring in, you know, a reverb or something like that, I can do that as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can start filling them in like that. And if you're out of there, you can push the E just like in most DAWs, and you can bring it right back up. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. You have some of your common features, really, to be honest with you, as far as your accents, your pans, stuff like that. Let me solo this. You can solo at the bottom. You have some of your names at the bottom. You can rename here. Let me start that over. Right? And you can pan, you know, left to right. Seemed like my left to right was on the wrong side, though. I'm gonna have to check that out. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you have that function. Of course, you have your throw. We ain't gonna even worry about that. And then you have your meter over here where you can go in and you can put the limiter on there if you want to do that. You know what I mean? And pretty much, I mean, again, these are some of the things that we've seen. If you're working inside of your iPad and this is, you know, what you do, you're mixing, you're doing beats, you're doing that, you will be familiar with what you're seeing here. You know what I'm saying? It just looks a little bit more busy. You know what I'm saying? Now let me show you that when we first booted this up and I told y'all about the 12.9 optimization, let's take a look at that now since we got a little bit more stuff working. I'm gonna go into the settings and I'm gonna go to the iPad screen optimization. I'm gonna pop that, then I'm gonna come right back into the mixer, and this is kind of what you'll see. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna, sometimes I like to work in that. If I'm working with something that's this small, I'll kind of jack around with it a little bit. You know what I mean? It all depends on how many tracks you have, really. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying. So that's a pretty cool function, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because I had heard in the past that people were saying that it wasn't optimized for the bigger iPads, and that was a problem for most people. So what they did was they went in and kind of gave you that option to either, if you're doing it on a smaller device, let's say if you have a 9-inch or you have the 10.5, I think that's what it is, this would be helpful for that. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, like I said, I'm not going to do a full blown out tutorial on this stream. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit insight of what this DAW has to offer and what's cool about it. You know, it looks cool. It has a lot of functionality. It looks like Pro Tools. So if you used to working in Pro Tools, this, you know, I mean, it don't look exactly like Pro Tools, but it kind of gives you that feeling of a more pro feel, if that makes sense, right? Because we go back to Cubasis. Cubasis is great, but it looks like an iPad app. You know what I mean? Nano Studio, the aesthetics of Nano Studio looks great, but again, it looks like it was made for the iPad, which is super cool, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And this app it just looks like it wasn't made for the iPad. It looked like it was made for a desktop. Let me get back to that. Let me get back to that optimization thingy so I can make this a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. So let me know what y'all think about this, man. I mean, how y'all feeling, Auria Pro? I already know Big Baby say he love it. He live and die by it. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Baby, what is your main pull when it comes to Auria Pro? Have you worked in anything else? Are you working in Cubase? Is that something that you're doing? Let us know in the chat how you working with that, and while you doing that, I'll sit up here and chop up a little bit. I'm trying to read some of your comments real quick. Make sure I ain't missed nothing. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking at Zoltan. He said you can name it at the bottom. Yep, you can do that. Yeah. So Jones, what you think? If you still up in here, let me know how you feeling. How you feeling the app, bro? And while y'all chopping it up, I'm about to see if I can chop this thing up and play around with it a little bit. It's not gonna let me do that, is it though? No. Where's that hate coming from? Is that it right there? And that's another thing I'm starting to notice too. Whenever you start moving around in the app, it almost like it doesn't want you to make adjustments. You know what I mean? Where's that hate coming from? There you go. It almost like when you start jacking around with it kind of starts to get a little irky-jerky on you a little bit. You know what I mean? It ain't a problem though. It just is what it is. Let that roll a little bit. Then I'm gonna take it out right there. I can mute it or I can remove it. And that. I'm gonna take that out too. Okay, let me see. Let me turn down a little bit. Let me see what TJ said. TJ said where I'm stuck is when I'm adjusting my levels like gain staging without touching my faders. And I see Big Baby. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Big Baby is saying he works with all of them. He likes Auria Pro for the mixing, for sure. I can see that. I'm a little concerned with the stability though, Big Baby. How you feeling the stability when it comes to working with Auria Pro? Because I'm still trying to figure out if that's an issue or not. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see what's up with that. Let me restart this real quick. There we go. Yeah, let me know how you feeling that. Because I'm not really sure. The stability has seemed like it's been somewhat of an issue to me somewhat. You know what I mean? So let me know how you feeling that, bro. And like I said, when I start bringing in Fabfilter, it will start acting a little crazy on me. Let me do something real quick. Yeah, Nano Studio is awesome. That ain't even no question. Jones say he feeling it, but he ain't feeling that 50 bones. You know what I'm saying? But I know if you ain't feeling the 50 bones, you definitely ain't gonna be trying to. You definitely ain't gonna be trying to grab that other joint. My volume sounds a little low over here. Yeah, it's glitchy, bro. It's glitchy. Yeah, and I see Chris saying he basically bought it for his daughter and his nephew. Let me play around with this a little bit. Let me see. Better not restart. Y'all, hold up. Let me look at this. My damn Windows computer is trying to restart. You better not. Okay. I think I rectified that. I'm not really hearing this the way I want to hear it, though. I see Big Baby said Auria doesn't do a lot of updates. What's going on, Shinobi? How you feeling tonight, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, they gotta update though, bro. They gotta stay on top of it though. You know what I mean? Cause everybody else staying on top of theirs, you know. Right? Shinobi, what you saying? What app do I use? BeatMaker 3. What's the question? No, if you're asking what app this is definitely not BeatMaker 3. This is Auria Pro. Did you send me a beat on Instagram? I don't know, bro. I don't remember getting that. You sure you sent it to me? I don't know if you sent that to me. I don't remember getting it, though. I mean, like I said, it crashed on me. Today when I tried to use my AUs. Like I said, I'm using Fabfilter, and it was acting a little crazy on me. You know what I mean? I wasn't feeling that. It had me feeling some type of way, man. You know, but I don't know. I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling Big Baby, I'm a little worried about, you know what I mean, its ability to hold up. You know, I can't have that. I cannot produce something. Let me turn it down a little bit. I can't be working and mixing and then my mix gets trashed because the app can't reload it. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a concern for me. You know what I mean? What you said, EJ? If you're talking about, okay, it's simple. And if you're talking about the overall tracks, all you got to do is go into menu, go to settings, and then go to iPad Pro screen optimization. Okay, you can turn it on, turn it off, and it will make things bigger or smaller. All right, I hope that answered your question, my bro. Yeah, it has some sounds in it, and I hear you on that end. It does have some. Let me get back to the smaller screen. Let me go back into settings. Yeah, it has some sounds, man, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not producing in these DAWs like that. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm not doing it like that. So if that's what you're doing, I don't know. I don't know if I would purchase this app for production. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. You know what I mean? That's what's up, Jones. I'm glad you went ahead and purchased that, man. That's big, bro. For real. Okay. I hear you, big baby. He's saying that the Fabfilter plugins need to be updated. Okay. Well, you know, the funny thing, if you go to the store, they have the Fabfilter bundle inside of their store. So you would think they would be working together to try to rectify that situation. But again, I'm worried about that, though. You know what I mean? But I'm going to play around with it before I put this tutorial out just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt, man. Getting that new iPad going to cost you. No question. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, and I hope that was enough for you guys. Like I said, I'm not doing a full-blown tutorial on this right now. I'm still working on it. I'm still learning all the nuances and things like that. So that's some stuff that's got to be worked out. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing for the last few weeks. Is trying to do it, you know, give it its due just. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it deserves that. You know what I'm saying? Especially for $50 damn. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to pay that much money, and you know they can get the same thing with Cubases or something like that. And I think Cubases is like what, 25 or something like that. Cubases 3. I think they raised their price too, though. I think Cubases price is a little high too. So I'm gonna tell y'all something that I believe that's gonna happen. They're gonna start raising the prices of these apps, man. Don't think they're not. You know what I'm saying? As the iPad gets more popular, they're already hitting us up. Because if you think about it, and I'm not ragging on the system, I love it. But what's happening is that you buy one of these music production apps, and then they're selling you the kits. You know what I mean? And they're selling you sound packs and things like that, and that's the way they're making their money. Some of them are higher than others. I mean, some of them like $5, some of them 15, and it's really on you if that's what you want to do. You could go to Splice and get their subscription, which is like $7.99 or something like that monthly. You can do it annually as well, and then you could actually, you know, download sounds from there if that's what you wanted to do. But they mostly concentrate on like loops and things like that. They do have sounds, but they're making their money. You know what I'm saying? Really, I think what you have to really decide, what few plugins are you going to try to use and work with those plugins instead of you running out and grabbing everything you see. You know what I mean? That's a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Spending money like that, and really some of the sounds you get is probably not the best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with you. iPad producing is becoming the norm. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be prepared because they see the money. You know what I'm saying? For real. And let me pop out and show y'all some of the things that I have inside of my iPad. I thought that would keep playing though. Why did you just stop? Oh, because I don't have the background playing it. And another thing, whenever Auria crashes, it resets all of my settings though. So that's a little jacked up. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to fix all that. I'm going to make it to where it plays in the background. That way we can have a little background music. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I'll turn it down just a little bit. All right, so now y'all looking at, you know, kind of my music section. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, we're almost approaching that hour, man. I might have to start increasing these streams. But this is kind of like my music section, and the way I got it broken up. I don't have everything like in their own little category. I try to do that, but then sometimes I download stuff and I don't put it where I need to put it. But anyway, I have my DAWs here, and as you can see, GarageBand, Nano Studio, BeatMaker, and Cubases, and I haven't put Auria in there yet. You know what I'm saying? And I got Cubases 3 right here, right? And then I have, of course, Audio Share, and I have some sound modules that I kind of play around with. These are a few things that I bought to mess around with. Then I have my effects, of course. I have the Fabfilter and some of those things, which like I said, I just bought that. Boy, it took me a minute to pull the trigger on that, but I was really interested in it. I heard so much good stuff about it, especially the desktop. It's crazy expensive, but the desktop version is like award winning. So I figured You know, if I'm gonna get serious about mixing inside of the iPad, I had to go there. You know what I mean? And I just got a couple of modules. Like I said, I could have put this in there. I probably shouldn't have hit that. But yeah, this is what is this? I think this is free. So let me get back out of there. This is KV331 audio. I think it's Synth something. Let me back up out of that. Yeah, it's a Synth Master 1. I copped that joint. I think it might be free, to be honest with you. But I got a few things I mess around with. You know, I got that bass 808. I got the Synth 1 right there. The Model D. I got a few things I mess around with. You know what I'm saying? Not everything. Not everything. You know what I mean? So let me see what you said. Let's see. I don't know how the hell we gonna do that, Zotan. You know what I'm saying? We asking too much of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, I know. I know. Everybody can't spend that much money, man. So some of us are, you know what I mean? Some of us can go out and we can get everything. You know what I mean? Like, and some of us can't. You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, don't get caught up in trying to buy every module, though. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Just get you a good synth. Get you some good, a few good things. I may put a tutorial together or I may put a video together, but I'm talking about just maybe like 5 or 6 things that you could get that would be just perfect. You know what I'm saying? For you to start producing in BeatMaker 3 and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to buy everything. Okay. I'm just reading this on Big Baby. Big Baby is well versed in this Auria Pro, so I see he definitely loves this app. So me and him gonna probably have to chop it up off camera. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, see some of the things that some of them tricks and trades and some of the things he do on this app, man. But again, y'all know how we do this, man. I appreciate y'all coming by for show every freaking Friday, bro. We gonna have, I might call it freaking Beat Friday. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna chop it up for show. I appreciate y'all coming by. You know what I'm saying? It's been mad love. You know what I mean? So I hope y'all have a great weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do y'all thing, and I'm gonna keep pumping out. So I'm coming out with something this weekend. We gonna push something out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do Auria Pro though. I'm still working on that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure where I want to go from there. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all feeling though? Let me know right quick, man. Y'all, yeah, that $50 gonna hold y'all off, huh? Y'all ain't really feeling that, messing around with Auria Pro, paying that $50. I guess what I can say, and I ain't gonna say a lot. I already say too much, but it feels like a pro app. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. It feels like a pro app, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna probably fade towards it because of that. Cubases feel great to me too, but this really feels real pro. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that pro look and you're really trying to make sure you're getting everything you can out of that iPad, and you want to make sure you have no limitation as far as mixing, Auria Pro is looking like it might be that application for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? It looks pretty cool, and that's probably why they're trying to push that 50 at us, because they know that having that pro look is important to some people that can afford it. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, man, as you start to get better at producing and you start to really look at this as a true profession, and you want to really start putting your music out there, you want to make sure you have the best equipment, the best software to get the best mix possible. All right, so let's work on that, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all coming through every Friday, man. Appreciate the love. Big Baby, Zoltan, Jones, all my people, Eye Candy. I can't see everybody on here. EJ, all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming by and checking us out, bro. Checking out the channel, checking out the stream, being a part of the stream. Like I said, we learned a lot today. Big Baby, you the man. Big Baby was definitely putting us up on Auria Pro, because he definitely loved this app. You could tell he's passionate about this app. So we're going to do more streams about this app. You know what I'm saying? After I do my tutorial and we really look at it, we're going to do some detailed mixing, some things like that, because that's what I really want to do too. As we're chopping it up and we're talking, I could possibly be mixing in the background, listen, you know, checking y'all out, reading the chat and seeing what y'all talking about. And in the meantime, in between time, mixing and playing around with it. That way people can really get a chance to see it. I did a few of those things here, but that's kind of what we want to do. These streams are getting better and better every week, right? I hope y'all agree. You know what I'm saying? I really love doing this. I look forward to Fridays. So I will see y'all later, man. Remember, if you do not follow me on all my social media platforms, please do that. You get some behind the scenes stuff like that. It's right here at the top, as you can see. Elbow Media Studios, everything. So holla at me. Hit me up on Twitter. Email is at elbowmediastudios@gmail. Send me your contact information, big baby. You here in the city, we're going to chop it up about that, by Auria Pro and some other things. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get at y'all, man, in a hot minute, man. All right? That's what's up, man. One love, man. Peace, for real. Elbow Media Studios. All we do is keep it crunk. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to catch up with y'all later on, man. All right? All right, one. Peace.